Today we'll be going over the top 5 best secrets in Roblox Jailbreak that chances are not a lot of you guys actually knew. But one thing before we get into this, we are doing a free banana card giveaway at 17,000 subs. So if you're interested in joining in for that, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications, that way you are notified of when that happens. But for this first secret here, we actually have to go over to the oil rig, because this is a thing that not many people have actually been talking about, especially with all of this Jailbreak live event stuff that has just recently happened. So if you come on over here to Crater City and take a left like usual to go to the oil rig, you will see that obviously nothing has changed here just yet. But if we go ahead and take a boat and wait for the oil rig to open, which should be here in a couple of seconds, we'll see that up here, if we go ahead and use free cam in the main room here, there's actually a little window up here with the CEO in it. You could see on the left there's a bunch of computers, and then on the right there's another computer, and that looks like the CEO in front of it. But something a little bit confusing here is that if you go through the window, there's nothing actually here, and in fact this isn't even a room big enough to fit the CEO in it, because if the window is here and the CEO's head is right here, then the floor should be like in this room, which is kind of confusing. The reason I think the CEO is here at the oil rig is because he was collecting oil or some sort of resource to use over at the mansion for the live event. And the reason I think that is because if you come over here in free cam, you could see that this is a lot of different screens that you have to power. So yeah, probably what the CEO was doing is he was at the oil rig getting fuel to power all of this special stuff. Because if that's not the reason, then I don't really have any more ideas. But now this next one here is at the casino, and it's probably something that will make you guys actually hate me for telling you. So if you come over here to the casino, like I said, you could see that pretty much everything is normal. We have the chairs here, we have the normal screen out here on the front. But see, this is just one simple thing that will probably make you guys hate the casino completely. And well, if you look up here at the lights, yeah, you could see that they're just floating here. These lights here are literally just floating, and chances are even if they were hung up on the ceiling, they would probably fall down immediately, because all of the beams on these lights are so incredibly thin that chances are they would just snap immediately. Honestly, I'm not really too sure why I put that in the video, but now you guys know that those lights are just floating. And if those things annoy you enough, then chances are you also hate me as well. Anyways, moving on to some more interesting things here. You could see here in Crater City that pretty much everything looks normal, but until you go into free cam and look under the map, yet you could see that things are pretty quickly going wrong. Almost half of the buildings in the city are completely stretched out underneath the map, and I'm not really too sure why. I'm pretty sure Steven made a post about this on Twitter a few years ago in like 2022, saying that it just increased the performance of shadows. Yeah, I'm not really too sure about that, because when you have a building under the map, aren't you just rendering the shadows again onto the bottom of the building? I don't know, it's kind of confusing. So yeah, pretty much half of Crater City is literally just underground, which is kind of scary to think about, because what if you're in the basement and the building collapses and you just fall into the void? Now for the next jailbreak secret, we're gonna have to go pretty much to the other side of the map, because it's actually over here in the pirate cave. And as you guys can see here in the back, there's actually a cage with a zombie in it. And well, the reason I put this zombie on this list is because it's actually related to a few things players were speculating about back in 2020. Basically, this whole pirate cave was added back in April 2020 with the nuke event, and when this was added, people were speculating that this would be a zombies game mode. And well, 4 years later, you guys could see that, well, this zombie is still here, and there's pretty much no sign of a zombies game mode ever coming to the game. And what makes it even worse is ever since then, game modes have been completely removed, and now we only have Battle Royale. And actually, it's been so long ago now that, yes, if you guys weren't aware, back in 2020, there were pretty much a lot of game modes in the entire game. I forgot the exact amount. I believe it was about 3. We had Battle Royale, Alien Invasion, and Jet Ski Racing. So yeah, like I said, people were speculating that this would be a zombies game mode, and yeah, that never really happened, did it? And actually, a quick bonus one to add on to that one is we actually have a cool Easter egg with the pirate ship. I'm pretty sure you guys already know this though. If you go ahead and bring your sloop over here to the Alcatraz Island and you touch this broken boat, then well, you get this little cool sloop modification, I guess. The boat is still pretty much the exact same thing, but yeah, now it's green. But now for this next secret here, we have to come over here to the gun store. And basically, whenever you grab one of these alien weapons and you bring it over to an NPC, I'm just gonna go ahead and test it here on badcc. You could see that if I go ahead and shoot him, yeah, I'm able to deal damage to him now. And while normally you shouldn't be able to do this, but if I go ahead and show you guys on a CMO here, you will see that if I go ahead and try shooting him with a normal pistol, it just doesn't work. But then if I go ahead and pull out this big plasma shotgun here and shoot him with it, then yeah, I can deal damage to him now. So pretty much as long as you have an alien gun on you and you want to kill an NPC on the map, then well, you could do that. It works on pretty much all of the NPCs in the entire game. So if I go ahead and switch to the police team here and grab another plasma shotgun and plasma pistol here, you could see that this glitch even works on this NPC police officer over here in the prison. So it's probably just something with the alien guns system. Maybe it's just because of the different type of projectile being used by the weapon, or it's just something that wasn't considered when they were adding these alien weapons. But it's still pretty cool being able to come up to an NPC and just blast them in the face with a plasma shotgun. But yeah, with that, those are the top 5 best secrets in Roblox Jailbreak that chances are not a lot of you guys knew about. If I missed anything important in this video that you guys think would fit in a part 2, make sure to put that down below in the comments. But yeah, with that is pretty much it for this video. Hopefully you've all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.